All right, let's talk about BYU's rushing attack. As I mentioned, the stats for the simulated season for BYU say that they're going to have a pretty paltry rushing attack, kind of a throwback once again to last season. I can tell you that, as you're about to hear, LJ Martin is willing to do anything to make sure that BYU wins more games this season. Is it a one-game improvement? Do they go from 5-7 to 6-6? Maybe so. But he was at an event yesterday with our friends over the Lofts at River's Edge. Now, if you're looking for a place to live, by the way, I had a chance to go out to the Lofts at River's Edge. Now, you're wondering where this is at? It's actually right on the land that the former Movies 8 in Provo and all that strip mall was a Shopko for a long time there. It has all been transformed. It has got townhomes, apartments, just an incredible transformation into a pretty thriving community. And I had a chance to go down there. LJ was there as a part of an NIL event, courtesy of our friends at the Lofts at River's Edge. And a big thank you to Taylor, by the way, one of the head honchos with the Lofts at River's Edge, for inviting me down. But I had a chance to catch up. And by the way, if you want to check it out, go visit Lofts at River's Edge. It's a thriving, brand new community, incredible designs it looked like from what I was able to see in the relatively short time I was there. But check that out. But once again, I had a chance to catch up with LJ Martin, talk a lot about what he's doing in the NIL sphere like he had with that event last night. Also talk about the upcoming season. And I asked the question, how is his health? So he addresses all that and more right here on Locked On Cougars.
Do you enjoy doing stuff like this out in the community?
Yeah, I really enjoy doing stuff like this in the community, just interacting with people and just getting to know them and allowing them to get to know me is just really fun.
Now, we've talked with coaches and players about the NIL component of all this, but I think more than just the money factor, it's getting you out in the community and getting your name out there and just kind of getting you to know fans, I would imagine. Is that right?
Yeah, it's just like being able to do little things like this, but then also just it's like really not even about the money, because I could probably go make a job and, you go work a job and then make more money, but it's just like taking time out of my day like this and just interacting with fans, getting to know them, and just doing what they did for me. I know like college football players before me, so my uncle was a coach at New Mexico State, so like just interacting with them, that made like my day all the time. So like just being able to do that for people is what I plan to do, hoping to do.
Now, we've talked with players like yourself over the years about the community aspect of this, and what the Royal Blue Collective and what the NIL component can do in terms of building you guys up for your future careers. Obviously, a lot of you have aspirations to play in the pros, but do you see that element of, hey, no matter what happens down the line, I'll have something on the back end?
Yeah, just the connections that they're able to build, Utah got some of the best businessmen out here. So, just them being part of the collective, getting to know them and just having them as mentors and things like that. And then on top of that, just having like the people around us, just great, genuine people who really want the best interest for us.
What is your excitement level for the season to come?
Excuse me?
What's your excitement level for the season to come?
My excitement?
Yeah.
I'm really excited, I can't wait to go out there and just play again, Last year, he kind of left a better taste in all of our mouths, so I think I speak for all of us when we want to go out there and, just make sure that we go out there and show who we are. I feel like last year we had a pretty good start to the year, and we just kind of were, just kind of got complacent and really relaxed towards the end. But, this year we're kind of coming back and, we're looking to really cement our names out there.
Big 12 Media Days, Kalani and the players that were at that kind of talked about the fact that you guys are motivated to show that last year was kind of an aberration and not the reality of what this program is all about. Do you agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I agree with him. He's our head coach, and he knows what he's doing. He said it best. That's not a great year for us, and that's something out of the normal for us. The normal is going to be us going to bowl games and getting wins out there and getting a lot more wins for us.
How is your health status right now? There's been some rumors out there. Do you want to address any of that?
No, I'm doing great. I feel great.
Okay.
Yeah, out of nowhere, my knees came into question. Yeah, I've been running.
Sure.
Cutting.
Doing your thing,
squatting.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
I've been doing it all year, so I don't know where that came from.
Okay. Now, in terms of, we talked to you during spring ball, and you added 20 pounds of muscle during the offseason. Are you still at that same weight? Have you added weight? Where are you standing right now on that side of things?
Yeah, right now I'm still around the same weight. I've dropped down a little bit, 222.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm getting up there. It just fluctuates day to day.
Was the whole thought just to be able to absorb more hits and just be able to deal with the ruggers of playing in the Big 12?
I think it was just more just I'm still growing and stuff, so it was just the more feeling to my body and, just get to be able to deliver more blows when people are coming down trying to hit me, trying to make them really feel it and, trying to, wear them down. So when it comes later in the game, they're not really trying to, come down in the head and stuff like that.
Was your first year in the Big 12 everything you expected it to be?
Yeah, it was really fun. I expected to win a little bit more games, but
sure.
It was really fun. I really enjoyed it. It was a blast for me. The environments that we played in, they were like surreal. So it was like a dream come true.
Now, looking at the season to come, when you guys compete here in the Big 12, obviously there's going to be a 9-game Big 12 season. There's also going to be the expectation that you guys are going to go out there and hopefully get to a bowl game this year. Is that the goal, to get to 6-6? What's the goal for the team right now?
Our goal is to win as many games as possible, and it starts with week 1. So we're just going to try to go 1-0 every week. So right now is to go 1-0 against Northern Illinois, and that's our plan.
Yeah. Now, your experience here at BYU, what's it been like overall so far?
It's been great, just great people, good people, just talking to everyone. They've been really genuine and just been trying to help me out for my best.
Looking at the video game that just came out, College Football 25, what was your thoughts on it? Like, capital J journalism here. Like, what did you make of the new video game?
Yeah, I thought it was awesome. I thought my overall was going to be a little bit lower just because, I wasn't sure what to expect. And, I was just really happy to see my overall, and it was just like crazy just to see myself actually in the game, Like I remember just like when they were doing the beta with the big influencers, allowing them to play, like I was just looking up videos and trying to see if they were playing BYU, and I was just happy, like I would see myself run a little hitch route, and I was just like, oh dang, like this really me moving.
Have you always dreamed of being in that video game growing up?
Yeah, I always dreamed of being in a video game, like that's why playing Madden, it's the road to glory and stuff like that. Like, build your own player. Like, I always did that, and just hoping to try to become a player. So, yeah.
Now, last thing for me is, as you look at the season ahead, what are your personal goals? Like, what do you want to accomplish?
I just want to win as many games as possible. That's my biggest goal. Just help my team win as much as possible, and that's all I can really ask for.
There you have it, LJ Martin, and you heard him talk about it. He says, I'm not sure how those rumors got out, but I'll tell you that he talked about his knee. That's not what I've heard about his injury. It's not a knee-related injury. So maybe he's hearing something different than I was hearing, but alas, I think the bigger point to be made here is that he is a guy that if you listen to what he was talking about, he's all about wanting to get wins. That's all that matters to him, is having an improved season for BYU this fall, and I can respect that. I really appreciate guys who want to put their head down, just get to work, and prove that last season, as I mentioned in the interview, is an aberration or an outlier. BYU doesn't want to be known as a losing program. It kind of struck a defiant tone last week with Kalani Sitake at points during some of his media sessions about him saying, no, I believe in this team. And I can appreciate the fact that he's stumping for his guys. But when you hear guys like LJ Martin also step up and say, no, our whole goal is to win games. We want to prove that we are a team that can be a force to be reckoned with in the Big 12. I can truly appreciate that about LJ's mindset, his teammates' mindset, as they look forward to this upcoming season. They've got a lot to prove. There's just zero doubt about the fact that they have a lot of people who are doubting them, a lot of naysayers, a lot of people who think that BYU can't compete at the level that they are playing at now at the Power 4 level. Well, this upcoming season, I think, will tell us a lot about the mindset of this team. Is it all them trying to hype themselves up and really psyching themselves out in the end? Or is it that quiet confidence that really will yield the results that BYU and Cougar fans are looking for? We're about to find out. But if you listen to LJ Martin, he is a guy that said, I just want to essentially do everything I can within my power to help this team win. And you can tell he's really happy to also be in a video game as well. So big thank you once again to the Lost at Rivers Edge for having us down there. Big thank you to LJ Martin for sitting down for a couple of minutes amidst that event. I was trying to invite an event together, but thank you to him for taking the time to chat with myself, and hopefully have more opportunities like this in the days and months to come. But a really, really cool event, by the way, to help him out, support a local community that he's working with, and also help him get to know more Cougar fans as well.